Hi, welcome back to Crochet Creations and Vlogmas day number 6. I'm a little bit later on today because it's Sunday and it's the weekend where I usually crochet like all day long if I can. Plus I usually upload a episode or an addictions video or something like that on Sundays, so we have a little bit more content today because of that. So I just wanted to let you know about these lights behind me. I had put a string of these blue lights behind me, and they're snowflakes, and I planned on turning them on every time. And because of the ring light, I'm not happy with the way that they reflect back. So if you think it's better without them, or with them, let me know. So what's our coffee for the day? Well, our Advent type box of coffee gave me a flavor that's called hot buttered rum. And the way the wind was blowing and the way the snow was coming straight down, I thought we were going to have a lot of snow, but we did that for half an hour or so we didn't have a lot of snow. But yeah, it covered the deck and it made it like frosty. All right, so we'll just go right into our movie of the day. So I was quite excited about the fact that some of you are going and watching the movies that I've been talking about, and that's cool. I've got to watch a couple of them, yes. So today's movie is number 27 on the list, and it's day 6, so it is The Polar Express. It's a 2004 movie. I personally have not seen this movie. It's rated 6.6. It's an animation adventure comedy. The description is, on Christmas Eve, a young boy embarks on his magical adventure to the North Pole on the Polar Express, while learning about friendship, bravery, and the spirit of Christmas. And it starred Tom Hanks, Chris Coppola, Michael Jeter, and Leslie Zemeckis. And I didn't know that. So now I have to go out and watch this. I didn't know. I've got to tell my daughter to watch a couple of these that we missed. Probably because when you find a movie that you like, you play it every year, and then after a while you find like one year you'll be watching 10 movies, but you've seen them all. But they're tradition, so we have to add a couple new ones now and again, or we're missing out. So now off to some regular content of the week. And one of the things that I do every week is I draw a Christie's Closet de-stash item in my group. Now, all the links for anything I talk about in the videos will be linked below in the description box. So if you're not a member in my Facebook group, please join. And this week we had 2 skeins of Uptown Worsted Spirit stripes, and this also had a stitch marker added. It was Santa Claus, and the winner has claimed it. Her name was Sherry, and so those will be sent out here soon. And so if you're looking for the weekly D-Stash, how to navigate the group is you click on the announcements tab when you enter the group, and only items or posts that are current and going on will show up. All the other posts, you can post whatever you want in the regular feed. It won't count for anything as far as challenges or entries, because all entries need to go in the main post for whatever you're entering for. So on that note, if you're on the regular feed, you'll find all kinds of stuff from other people. And I always tell them, if you're looking for a swap, trade, something with somebody, go to the post that is about that type of thing. Because that way it won't get lost in the daily feed. I mean, I share things from other podcasters, giveaways, to channels I think are funny. I share a lot of things. Do I like that other people promote their own stuff for sale? No, that I do not promote. So I will delete those posts. But other than that, if you're making something, and even if it's a paid pattern and someone says to you, oh gee, I like what you made, can I have the pattern? You can post the link underneath it. That's still not really paid, not paid, but that's not really self-promotion of anything. It was just someone asked you. That's fine. So what are we doing this week? Well, week number 6 of the Progressive Mystery Cal. This is a crochet along I am hosting with Stephanie from Stephanie's Yarn Escape. I will post her link to her channel below and her Facebook page. And what it is it's a 9-week mystery make-along, and it is a crochet one. So we did week 5 last week, and you finished a product. Now you have a choice. If you want to do a second product, you can join this week. We have a bunch of people that are following us. You can enter your item, which if you're only making one, you can enter it in both Facebook pages on the main post. And we have a progressive grand prize that's going from week to week and adding to. We also have progressive project photo draws. So, you know, if you're making one of them, please post a photo, because you might get picked for a winning thing. So on Thanksgiving, we had a draw that day, and the winners have claimed their stuff. Now, what I want to say about it is that if you noticed, what they got in their winnings was exactly the amount of yarn and type of yarn that we're using to do the next clue. So that was cool. Okay, so this week's clue is to gather up 2 skeins of a bulky, or 5, I think it's 650. Let's see. Well, that'll be enough. 600 plus yardage in a bulky will be plenty. So I picked out a Barcelona. This is a 5 bulky loops and threads from Michaels, and this one happens to be the peony colorway. So that's what I'm going to do my next set of clues on. I haven't started it yet. No, I haven't. Okay. So gather up your supplies for that, and I'm going to add something to that progressive gift prize, progressive grand prize. So what we decided was we were going to give a project bag, and rather than wait until the end of the make along to tell you about that. We decided to do it right smack dab in the middle. So now I picked out, now over the last couple months, I have collected several project bags from several key people. And every now and again, I give one. Some of them have been donated by them, and some of them have been purchased by me or traded by me. So at this point, this one has not been donated. I got it through a trade or some kind of way from Karen Bambera. So I decided to do a Christmas theme, and so I picked out this one, and it is Rudolph. It is quite big. It's not large, but it's bigger than a medium. It has the handle, and then it has the box bottom, and it has Rudolph on both sides, and it has a pull tab, which is Christmassy, and a zipper. So that is my next progressive addition to my package. Now, if you want to see all the things that are included in our progressive grand prize, you can go over to my page, find the main post of the main post, and all the photos of all the prizes will be listed below, unless I screwed up. And then if I did, please let me know, because I have a lot of things going on. In fact, I have so many things going on that I forgot to show you what next week's Christie's Closet D-Stash is. Probably because I have a little bit of headache, but that's okay. So this week's D-Stash is 3 skeins of Uplands. And this is inky blue, inky mix, and it's blue, and it's almost like a gray. This is a roving bulky 6, I believe. Let me check. No, it's a bulky 5, but like I said, it's a roving, so there's pieces that have quite big, and you can see some halo on there too. And yeah, see how big that side is to this side? It's quite roving. So there's 3 skeins of that. If you'd like to try and win this, pop on over to my Facebook page and find the announcements, and find the post for the weekly D-Stash. If you cannot post, if you cannot comment, chances are that's the wrong week, and because I've turned the comments off. So check the announcements tab first, because only the week that's valid or current is in there. I added a stitch marker to this. It's the one with the B, because I said, well, blue and the little stocking stitch marker. Okay, so back on to what we were doing. I'm telling you, I'm all over the place today. That's okay. You're getting all the content, and that's all that matters. So a few of the girls in the secret Santa swap this time, we were doing a secret, so some of the girls have been posting as they get their packages, and that way, if there's someone that hasn't told who they are to their person, that can be fun to learn who it was that way. So if you're getting your package of your secret sister Santa swap, there is a post that I left up in the announcements for you to post, so everybody can see who got what and who swapped with who, and how fun is that. I am going to pick out of the 20 girls that entered into that my secret sister and send her something. I just haven't done that yet because I wanted to do it around the right week. So I'll be doing that during Vlogmas too. Okay, so let's get on to some whips. Yesterday I mentioned I was going to do a snowman sweater, and I'm keeping it in my snowman project bag. See, now this one I'm not going to give away. That one's mine. Okay, so what I said I was going to do is make something with the Karen latte cakes in the blueberry colorway. And I'm going to make a sweater, and it's going to be, oh, I will link it below. It's called the 3-way baby sweater. You can do it 3 different ways. As you go through the tutorial, you can choose your way. I'm going to do the hooded version. And I am using the latte cakes and the size L. Yeah, I'm using the L. And it's because I've been using the L in another project and I like the material. So I decided to use the L in the material. So this looks long to you, but that's because you do the shoulder length and the arms all at the beginning. And then you start the back side of the sweater. So don't let it scare you if it looks too long when you first start out, because all you do is 8 rows. And like I said, this is a free tutorial. I'm not giving anything away. It's beginning foundation, half double crochet in 8 rows. So that is awesome. I'm gonna, like I said, I'm gonna make a snowman sweater. So I hope you will follow me and watch that progress, because I'm excited about that one. And then I also, what else have I been working on this weekend? Okay, I brought out my Christmas dress. Now, a lot of you said you didn't know my granddaughter was born, and you know what? I may have forgot to say it. Tuesday. The Tuesday before Thanksgiving, my son-in-law had a baby girl. And all summer I've been talking about how I'm making her this, I'm making her that, making her this. And she was born on Tuesday right before Thanksgiving. And I said so much to everybody that I may not have said it in one of my episodes. I should have said it in episode 49, but because it wasn't channel content, I may have forgotten. So here we are. She was born. She's a week old. It's all good. She has dark hair, and her name is Felicity. So here is her Christmas dress. I'm not done yet, but I did pick out what I decided to do on the bodice. And it's because I took like everything off my shelf, tried out everything. Nothing was, it was either too much or too Christmassy or too this, too that, because I wanted her to wear it a while. So I decided on just the one flower. And then I finished the red where I was telling you that I needed to do like this much more of the red. And then I started the white at the bottom. So yeah, I don't have much to do, but I think I'm going to add some more fanciness. I just haven't decided what yet. So she's going to get that here pretty soon. The yarns that I use for the dress are real, let's see, the red one has like a vintage colorway, I think. It is a Hirschner's yarn from Department 71 called Discover. And they come in these little tiny skeins, and I used about 3 of them already. Well, maybe not. Maybe 2.5. And this is 70% polyester and 20% acrylic. And it does say hand wash, but I'm sure it's going to be fine. There's no wool in it. and this little tiny bit of sparkle is, you can't even feel it. It's just a shine. It's not a sparkle at all. And then the white is the Baby Hirschner's Cloud Soft. Have you ever tried Cloud Soft? It is 100% acrylic yarn, but it feels like it has polyester in it. It's very, very soft, and it has a halo. So, this one is the colorway white, and is a number 2. And I'm using that for the white part. So, it's coming out really soft. And I'm sure it's going to be softer once it's washed. So that's the progress on the dress. I'm hoping to have it done possibly today. Okay, so we're not doing darn good yarn today because this is an even number. So I'm going to show you the ornament that I picked out for today. This one I did last night. It is an angel, and I used the white cotton from the Darn Good yarn box, and I used a sparkle for the edging. Let me see if I have it out. No, I put it away. Okay, so it was a Premier sparkle, and I just used very, very little bit of it for the edging. So then you do a little halo. This pattern is free on the Sorella. I will link that pattern below. So that is my ornament of the day, and I'm going to send this ornament over to the Reindeer Express. Okay, great. I hope all of you are enjoying this scavenger hunt and other things that I'm saying and doing in the Vlogmas. Some of you are using a little notebook to tally things, and that was the intent. If you don't know what I'm talking about, you might have to go back and watch video number 1. So, on to the next thing. I guess we're going to open a bag from my Advent that I'm doing with Kim, the Crafty Nomad. She is over on her channel doing Vlogmas and opening the Advent that we made each other. We took scraps of yarn that we had left over from projects, and we wrapped them up, or we put them in these little bags, and I'm using a scarf pattern a stitch pattern from a scarf that I wrote this month for you all. It's my Christmas present to you, and it is a bulky yarn made, a bulky infinity scarf made in Scarfy. So it's called Christie's Scarfy, and I think that a bunch of you that are doing it need to be able to post your finishes somewhere. So this week sometime I'm going to add a post to the Facebook page that is just for Christie's Scarfy. And so if you haven't got that pattern yet, email me. I'll send it to you. And we will probably post a prize at the end of the month for folks that enter into that. So I hope you all are enjoying that pattern. If you do it with a 3 or a 4, just chain 40 instead. So that is for the bulky yarn Scarfy from Lion Brand, or any other bulky that you want to use, or your favorite skein of yarn. So my Advent bag today says on it, I can't read it. It's probably some hand painted name that's why I can't read it. The color is called Isla Ballesta. It's cotton, and it's a DK. Okay, so let's see what color it is. She did this one different. I'm going to have to use the scissors on this one. She had that one tied up a little bit different. Okay, so let's see. Oh, look at it. It's browns. There's a little bit of green there. How pretty. Another variegated one. It's cotton, but it's real soft cotton. And I've been taking them apart immediately after. Oh, look at there's purple in it. How pretty is that? Thanks, Kim. So it'll go great, and I'm going to show you my progress in just a moment. I've been taking mine apart that day and adding them to my scarf immediately. Kim has not. She's been saving them because I also sent her some material to make a project bag, and she's real excited about that because she's a sewist and she really likes to sew. So she's going to make herself a bag out of that with some other material that she picks out, and she's going to put all of her mini skeins in there. So that's interesting. I want to see the bag that she makes really bad. And as far as how much is in the skein, I don't care. I know that we were supposed to do this, and I never remembered, and so however much is in it is what I'm using. I am not color controlling. So here's my bag. It's a T Doddles mini maker bag right now, but I move it around every so often, put it in a different bag. But I realized that I had a stitch marker that Kim made me, and so it is a snowman. And first I'll show you the progress. So this was day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4, and now day 5. So this is going to go on to day 6. See, it's all good. It's pretty. So the stitch marker that you're hearing is the snowman that I got from Kim. She made it out of polymer clay. Isn't it cute? So it's perfect for Vlogmas. So it is now on my project because I realized that I meant to use it and I forgot. So now I remembered. I do usually remember eventually. So that's my progress for the Advent yarns that we are using for today, day number 6. And I will get on that later and finish that up. Now, I do have one more thing I'd like to show you, and that I made yesterday. I said that the Happy Scrappy Yarn Challenge is the theme for December is, do you want to make a snowman? And so, because it's snowman themed, I have decided to make several things, and one of them was last night. And so I went ahead and I took the yarn that I found that I got from Hirschner's the last time with a lot of halo, and this one is Bergère de France. Very, very soft DK. It's a polyester and acrylic blend, and it has a little tencel in it. It's perfect for making snowman booties. So I made a pair, and these are really tiny. I added, this is the Parker booty that I make all the time. I'll link that below. I added the snowman face buttons. Now, if you notice, they are going in the right and the left shoe. I bought these and never noticed that there were 2 faces available in the package. So those are my booties I made yesterday. And these are kind of tiny. I did them in an F, and this yarn is very tiny. It says a DK, but even with an F, I only got a 2-inch sole. So I would use a G the next time and make these just a hair bigger. Now, these are perfect for a reborn doll, which I have. So I will be selling them as reborn or premature, a preemie, instead of newborn. Although they probably will fit a newborn, but not for that long because it's a 2-inch sole. So I think that's all I have for you today. And if I forgot something, I'll just put it in tomorrow's Vlogmas, because oh my gosh, we're on day 6 and we have lots to go. In fact, I have till January 7th. And I do have to say that I hope you're all looking forward to each day. Some of you have mentioned that there are so many people doing Vlogmas that it's very hard to keep up. I don't know whether anyone else is doing giveaways and such, but if that helps you keep track of mine, they're all hidden. I please ask, if I am giving something away, that you don't use the word giveaway so it keeps it to the group. However, I would like you to share, talk to your friends, because I'm trying to get my subs up to 1,000. I just want them to be fiber related folks and not just people that are there for giveaways. So that's why I don't write the words giveaway in my titles. But please like and share the video if you can. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please do so. And I'm going to talk to y'all tomorrow. Bye now.